Lot to cover this week. Um,
Lot to cover.
yeah, man. Um, Definitely gonna talk about sports. Football season about to pop back in. Got the RLS topic this week. Um, just practicing. Practicing what you preach, being about what you talking about.
Standing on your word.
Yeah, man. We'll do a recap of the pop up shop. Let y'all know how that went. Man, it's the Rich Dream Show. Tune in.
We coming.
You are now tuned in to the Rich Dream Show.
What up? What up? What
What's
up?
popping?
What the deal? How you feel? It's the Rich Dream Show. It's your boy, your co-host, Smok3og. I'm coming at you live and direct with my main man G.
That's for
How
my that's for my people in Alabama, man. That's for my brothers in Alabama right there,
come
man.
on now.
Yeah.
Big Montgomery energy.
Right.
Man, thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of the Rich Dream Show. Brought to you by none other than the Loud Legacy Network.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate them for putting us on every week as a part of the Fishbowl Network. Make sure that you following the Now Legacy for all their dope content. Make sure you liking, subscribing, following the Instagram, the Facebook, the TikToks, all that jazz, man. Of course, I always want to give a shout out to the brand sponsor, Rich Dreams Apparel. Make sure you watching the QR codes that pop up during the show. That'll take you directly to where you need to be, which is going to be or Etsy.com/Rich Dreams. That's dreams with two Z's.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you put the two Z's, man.
Hey, man, you can't sleep. If
Don't.
you ain't
Make
got the
sure
two Z's, then you sleep. Like, come on now.
you got to make sure of that.
I'm just saying. Um, Man, speaking of the brand, we had the brand on full display this weekend.
We did.
Yeah, man, it went and showed out at the Black Econ. Um, that's what it's called, right?
I think it's Black
Black in Econ.
in Econ. There we
Black
go.
in Econ
Black in
2023,
Econ.
man. Hot Atlanta. Thank y'all for putting us up.
Appreciate y'all.
Man, good time, beautiful place to be. That was my first time in Atlanta. Have you been in
That
Atlanta
was my
before?
first time in Atlanta.
Okay.
Period. I wish we could have stayed longer, but it was just a business trip. Um,
Yeah.
but we met some cool people, networked with
Sure.
some cool people. Actually had a Zoom meeting with one of the guys that we met Monday. I had a Zoom meeting, and just going over some marketing stuff and all of that, and real cool brother, man. Anytime, he that was for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we
Just,
was
just
talking
say,
last episode, we should be obligated to help somebody, especially if you see that they're, in need of help or searching for help, and
yeah.
you have the knowledge, man. We should be obligated for it. So shout out to that brother, man. Mr. Howell. I forgot his first name. Mr. Howell though.
Hey,
But yeah, man, we we,
good
we did
brother right
great,
there.
man. We did great. How'd you like to pop up this one? This is our what is this, our fourth one, right? Fourth one.
Yeah, this is full.
Yeah. How'd you mess with it?
It just seems like they keep getting better and better, man.
Yeah.
Um, it was just a beautiful environment. It just felt like home, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, just seeing everybody really just literally in their element, doing their thing, but also supporting other businesses. Everybody was welcoming. Um, I definitely got to give a shout out to the lady that was beside us in the booth, man.
Hold up.
Oh,
Hold
you
up.
didn't get there?
Hold up. Hold up, man. You moving too fast.
My bad. My bad. I got I'm giddy with it, man.
Relax.
Nah, man, like, especially being out here in Oklahoma, bro, like sometimes I get a thirst just to be around my people, bro. Like for real,
Is
man.
that much mayonnaise out there, man? Is that much mayo,
Sweet
tartar
and
sauce?
powdered sugar, bro. Like everywhere.
Oh man, nah, man,
And
it
not,
was
not,
cool.
not, hey, a lot of them cool too.
No. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Nah, but and I feel like every race is like this.
yeah,
We
man.
can't ignore the fact that
Come
we
on,
just feel more comfortable around our people.
come on now.
You
It's a,
know,
it's a, it's a
well, I'll say this. I'll say this. The right kind of people, that's our people.
say that for real.
Yeah, we feel more comfortable. I mean, that's just how it is, man. We can't help that, you know.
For real. It's a white gal, guy, or they working right now in an environment where it's all black people, and while they may fit in, may be cool,
Yeah.
it's still like, man, you get that sense of, I feel like, dropping your shoulders a little bit when you just get around your own collection of people,
Nah,
man.
no doubt. No
Yeah,
doubt,
man.
man.
But,
But yeah, again, man, shout out to Black N Ecom.
salute to
Shout
them
out
too.
to them for having us.
Yeah,
We would love to be a part of another event.
sure.
If we can, of course, if we can find it and sign up in time. But yeah, man, and also this was our most profitable pop up. So
Yeah,
man, I appreciate the people, the customers. Like I said, the customers, the other vendors that were cool, and the people coming around giving out game. Like I appreciate all of the whole experience. It was a great experience.
nah, for real, man. It was such a cool thing. It was such a great opportunity for Rich Dreams.
Hmm.
And we appreciate it, man. Just y'all keep supporting Rich Dreams. We trying to,
Coming,
we making this thing into something, man.
we coming.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna pop it off this week, man. RLS topic. Um, just like you were saying about, being that helping hand, reaching back for those that you might have knowledge that you can pass on. Um, and that's a part of what we talking about this week, of practicing what you preach, man.
Yep.
Um, honestly, it's funny because we live in an age where literally most people do the complete opposite. I mean, this is the social media era where literally most people on their day to day, all they doing is putting up a facade. Uh,
Yep. Yep. Most of it, like I say, most of it. If you want me to put a percentage on it, if we just talking social media
yeah,
and the stuff that people are posting on there, how they living and how or trying to portray, a good 70 to 80% of it
it's
is
definitely over 50.
false. Yeah,
Definitely
I'm
over.
gonna say 70 to 80% of it is false. Yeah, falsified
Yeah,
or enhanced for sure,
for sure.
at the
I mean,
least.
that's kind of like the whole point of it. If I mean, when you look at it,
The point of what?
the social media thing, when you sharing stuff, it's kind of to make it bigger than what it is. Like even
Uh,
from,
I
even
don't,
from the
I don't
simple,
think. Go ahead.
even from the simple stuff, like
No.
somebody who just posting what they had for lunch.
Hmm.
Like that's not a big deal. Nobody cares, but you post it, you get the right angle, and now
Right.
it's like this big thing.
Okay. I think it's. I don't think it was meant for that. I think it just turned into that. I think
Mm,
it turned into that more so than it was meant for that. I mean, with social media, I don't know what it's meant for, but you can use it for a multitude of things. You know what I'm saying? Multitude of things. You can use it for a lot, but and you use it for what you use it for.
yeah,
But yeah, but all of the that's just something that I'm not with. All the stunting and putting on, and acting like you live in this certain type of way, but you're really not. You know,
yeah. Flexing other people's materialistic items, blah, blah, blah.
right? Hmm.
Uh, in terms of being genuine like that, and actually, standing behind the things that you say, how do you think we turn? Can we turn this around? Is this something that we can get more people just living honestly in their truth, or is it too far gone? How you feel about it, man?
Uh, I mean, my belief, man, is with an adult, they have to. We're not kids,
Yeah.
so they they'll change when they want, when they're ready to, when they feel a need to.
Yeah.
Um, so with that, it's kind of like a lost cause. I want to quote. I want to make this quote, but I can't. I don't want to lie and say who said it. Uh, but it was somebody. One of the old philosophers said, "It's
Okay.
easier. It's easy,
Aristotle or somebody.
somebody like that.
Yeah.
It's easier to change. Basically, to paraphrase, it's easier to change uh, a kid versus a grown man.
Mm.
You know, that's like I said. That's me paraphrasing it, which is true. When you get to
Yeah.
be an adult, man, you ain't gonna you're not gonna change or do stuff differently until
Get,
you're ready to.
get set in your ways,
Get
as
set
they
in your
say.
ways. You have an ego about yourself, especially as a man.
Right.
Or until or if you may not find nothing wrong with what you're doing.
I was about to say sometimes that's with good reason because sometimes, but you feel like as an adult, as a certain place in your life, you like, well, I
Yeah,
got myself to this point doing
right,
like this.
exactly. So what's wrong with it?
Yeah, yeah,
But my whole thing is, as far as like practicing what you preach, it's mainly just about, okay, if we're saying, if we're saying again, like the thing with, if we're promoting black business, and we're and we're looking out for black business,
right,
um do that.
yeah,
Don't be one of those guys that's just hopping on the train just because it sound cool to say, or it's a nice hashtag, like you say, the social media stuff.
right.
It's a nice hashtag to put on there to get more exposure, maybe, or whatever. Actually, be about that.
Yeah,
You have way too many people that's out here that's like, um, sometimes it's a good look to say or follow behind a certain message, right?
yeah.
But they don't really actually live like that in real life, you know?
It's crazy.
So for me, like, I try to, if I say, like I said, if I say, listen, man, I'm for black business. I'm for uh, podcasters.
Yeah,
I'm for the empowerment of barbers. If I go out and say something like that, then I feel obligated to make that a part of my mission.
okay.
Not just say it because it sounds like a cool thing to say, or
You're
or
gonna
whatever.
actually make
But
a conscientious effort to support
yeah, I want to
yeah,
actually, do that.
yeah.
Versus just saying it.
I can dig that. I mean, like you say, it's a lot of people that do the opposite. So it's important to stand firm in that and really be intentional.
Yeah,
As people like to talk about a lot, being
right,
intentional behind your words.
right. Yeah. Like for me, man, like being an owner of a clothing brand. Um, I've come across a lot of people that sell clothes, and I've purchased and did swaps or whatever
Sure.
with many of clothing brands. Sometimes my thing is, if I say, if I cop something from you, right,
Hmm.
and I'm just on some, like, man, I like your merch, I like your stuff. Hold on, I like your stuff. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean you have to cop some of mine, right?
Right.
But if I cop some of your stuff and you like, oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna support you as well. Just an example, but you support black business, but you never cop. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like just an example of like how things go. Which for me, if I cop some of your stuff, man, I'm most likely genuinely buying it, like because I
Yeah,
like it.
yeah,
I don't expect you to buy something in return unless we agree upon it's a
right,
swap. So you'll have people just because I buy something from you, they'll be like, "Oh well, yeah, bro, I'm gonna buy yours too." I don't even pay it no mind. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I'm genuinely supporting your business because I like what you have going.
right.
But for you to say that as a man or a woman and never cop anything,
Especially if it's
how can you pre support black business and you
yeah,
doing stuff like that? You know?
yeah. Because what you're really just saying is just support my business.
Exactly. That's really what you're saying. That's
Yeah,
really what you're saying. And I just want to make the sale. I'm just all about the money. And
right.
oh well, I don't want nothing. I don't want to buy nothing from you.
And we live in a capitalist society, and it
Mm-hmm.
creates that type of greed.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, people act in that manner to feel like they have to step on somebody or can't show that type of reciprocation to somebody if they want their brand to get higher, which is it's crazy.
Right. Yeah. And like I say, it's you know, I'm cool. I'm cool with you don't have to be for this or for that.
Yeah.
But if you say you're for something, um, be for it. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of a funny thing though, because at the end of the day, we all in a certain manner or so contradict ourselves to a certain point.
Yeah, no doubt.
Even on smaller things, like you'll catch people saying, "Man, I give great advice, but I don't be taking it myself," type of thing. That in itself is not really practicing what you preach,
It's not.
and it's not something that you probably even do on purpose, because
Mhm.
what you're telling somebody is good, but it's just when you in the heat of that moment, you got to make that decision for
Yeah,
yourself. It just
and I think this is a way. This is a way that it could change if we start. If we start to practice what we preach. You know, it's just like you
it's
know.
not self accountability.
Yeah, that's
Whatever
what it
that
all
word
comes down to.
is.
It all come like this. You know, when we talk about things like this, that's what it all comes back to.
Yeah,
It's just like when when you were a kid and you see, you know, you see your older cousins or your brothers and something like that smoking, and they say they don't want. Yeah, you better not be smoking out here or whatever. You better not grow up smoking. It's like kids gonna mimic what they see
yeah,
most times. So you telling them, hey, you better not be smoking.
right.
Like
That's the
they gonna
age, man.
yeah, like especially if they look up to you, yeah, they're gonna eventually 9 times out of 10 they're gonna smoke. So instead of continuing to smoke on some, well, I'm grown and I'm gonna give you good advice even if I'm
Right.
not taking my own. Why don't you put the smoke down
Yeah,
so they can see you not they see you smoking, and once you start telling them not to smoke, they see you stop it.
yeah. Not as just don't do it, but don't man.
But I'm gonna do it.
I shouldn't be doing this either.
But
Wow.
I'm gonna still smoke. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man. Um, that's the culture we was raised off of, that
yeah,
we have to shift, or the do as I say, not as
not
I
as I do.
reality.
Yep.
Uh,
That sounds crazy, right?
Bruh,
That sounds crazy.
the amount of pimp talk that was given to us when we was kids,
And didn't even know it, man.
like
Didn't
listen here,
even know it.
do as I say, not as I do. You understand me? Like, yeah, I leave, boy.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, man, it's a hard thing to do, to check yourself, but
Mm,
it's something that's necessary, especially in areas like this when you're not living by the principles that you portray unto others.
right. Yeah. And it's it makes you a hypocrite.
Yeah,
It makes you a hypocrite, and once once that kid grows up, he or she is gonna see that.
yeah,
He or she is gonna understand that.
right.
if they not, hopefully they won't be, messed up like, or be a messed up person. But once they mature and get to understanding, different things in life, they gonna be like, dang, like this person was real. They're telling me not to do this while they was doing it the whole time. Like,
Crazy.
you know, and hey, like I say, man, if a lot could change in society over here in America. Can't really speak to other countries, but in America, a lot could change if we practice what we preached, or just like you said again, accountability thing. Just
Yeah, man.
accept
Rest in peace, man. Like
accountability
Mike say,
by actions.
start with that man in the mirror.
That's how you got to do it.
Change their ways.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep, you got to change, man. You got
Yeah,
to,
that's the
and you
key.
got to, and you got to. You can, and you got to, like you say, it got to be intentional. You got to make a conscious change. You can't just
Yeah.
expect it, expect change to just happen over time.
And look at those around you. Look at the people who are
Yep.
walking in that light that you say you want to be in, or that you can actually see and tell that, hey, they are doing the things that need to be done in this area. Because
Yeah.
no matter how old we all need guidance in something. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah. At some
Have
point.
to
Yeah.
surround yourself with more of that, and don't be afraid to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Straight
Mm-hmm.
up. Um, man, I know you had a special one since we had the econ this weekend. What's going on with the black business shout out, man?
This is one of the people that was on side of us.
Okay.
What's it, Maya John? Maya
Okay.
John, was it Mia John? I don't want to say it wrong. Mia John.
It's Mia. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mia John Company, man. They sell home fragrances and scents, man. Um, smell good, man. Show them some. Yeah, I copped some too as well. I don't know the name of mine, but it's just a fragrance that I use it in my barber suite, and I spray it in that. A lot of like the customers and all that, they love it, man. Like, yeah, man, they smell
Nah,
good,
when I
bro.
tell you, I kid you not, they table was radiating like just that fresh smell, man.
Mm-hmm.
Before I even walked over there, I was like, yeah, I know I got to get me some of that because it just smelled too good. I
Yeah, man.
got this little spray right here. It's a room spray. I know it's a little grainy because of the can, but I got the
Yeah,
roses.
that's the same one I got.
Oh, okay, the roses and labdanum. I can't even say that word.
And they
Lab,
had a nice setup too, for that spot, for that space.
yeah.
Ours,
All
we
natural with the
flew.
products.
Yeah, I flew, so I couldn't really bring any banners or anything like that. So
We was a little plain Jane.
yeah, but it still got the job done, man.
That's
Good
it.
product sell itself.
That's it.
Good product sell itself.
Don't need no gimmicks.
Uh-uh.
But nah, man. She uses all natural ingredients. Right now, the stuff I got is made with plum and black rose. It's fire. Like
Hmm.
I don't really, I'm a sprayer, but I don't really like. I can smell it so good without even spraying it. That's how crazy it is.
Yeah, no, it's good, man.
And I got some of the candles too. She sell candles. I hadn't lit one
I
yet.
didn't know she had a candle.
Yeah, she
I
got
look
the
at you.
candles too. So
Yeah, all right.
definitely hit her up. And what's that famous line you always say, Jimmy?
Tell her G sent you.
Straight up,
Yes,
straight up.
sir.
Like business shout out, man. Um, it's something she told me too. Um, it was something about her business that she had led me on to, but she's actually from Jamaica. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and I think she's recognized in a magazine for like being one of the top entrepreneurs from out of there. So big shout
Okay.
out to her, man.
Yeah.
It's Mia.
That's what's up.
Yeah, buddy. Um, see, man. Keep it a thou while with y'all, man. I lost the order real quick. think we was going Tales from the King after that,
My
huh?
God.
Hey man, I ain't
Never
tripping.
supposed to keep it 1,000, man.
What you mean?
You're never supposed to keep it 1,000.
Why not?
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna lie to our people. Hey, dreamers, it's all right. Sometimes you lose it, but you have to get it right back. It's all good.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's come when we don't fall.
But nah, man. So this one, I think you remember this one, like,
I'm trying to see if you in
bro,
the same mentality I was thinking about.
working in there in the summertime.
Mm. I remember one summer especially. Um, I think this was it 14. Whenever Vine was still out, because I made a Vine about it. It was so damn hot.
That might have been the summer that the fire happened.
Maybe. And I
That
feel like
might
this
have
was
been that
before
summer.
everybody was all politically correct and people cared about stuff because there should have been a movement. Like it was 116 by way of the thermostat in that kitchen, dude.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
never forget that. I never forget seeing that.
That's crazy right there. Uh, and that's, you know what? I think that was the same summer that it had the fire, bro. Like it used to be so hot up in there. I don't understand how we used to work in those conditions.
Man,
I don't know, man.
flames coming off the broiler.
The broiler right there. I'm talking about then is every time you walk by it, it's like you walking by an oven. Like, man.
Literally, like the sun just breathe on you every time.
Right. Every time you walk by, man.
And
And
then it ain't no really better if you buy the fry station, all that hot
nope.
grease
Nope.
coming out.
Nope. Only place you could probably get a little cool air was maybe by the sink,
Yeah.
by the dishes, or probably back there by the boxes and all of that where they kept all the stock.
Kinda, but really it wasn't air conditioned back there, bro.
It wasn't air
It
conditioned.
was the air conditioned
It
back
wasn't air conditioned. But I tell you, you could go in that cooler.
there. Oh
But,
yeah. Hey,
or you go in the freezer where Joe was looking for
you
the
liable
nano.
to walk up in there and just catch somebody in there.
You ain't lying. On
Just,
the phone. On the phone. Before they got cameras up in there. You remember when I first came, they didn't have cameras.
oh, for real?
Yeah, they ain't have cameras when I first came.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I always kind of remember having cameras, but shoot.
Nah, when I first came, they didn't have cameras, man.
I spent about 20 minutes up in the cooler, man.
Man, just chilling, man. I ain't lying. They used to be so hot, bro.
Man.
It was
And then
yeah, we really should have had lawsuits on them boys, man. Yeah,
the
we really.
shirts too. The
Huh?
shirts, them was not shirts that was good for ventilation. Like when you got hot in the shirt, you immediately start sweating,
Yeah.
and the shirt starts sticking to you. It had that
Yeah.
weird material,
Yeah.
nylon or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Then they made then they made you wear the black pants. That ain't make it no
Black
better.
Dickies, yep.
Yeah, the black dickies.
They
And
ain't
then,
not
when
good
I
for the
was the
sweat.
manager, had to wear the goddamn button up. That motherfucker, your collar out. Yeah, man. I
We
should have
deserve
turned
better.
that down, man.
We
I should
deserve
have turned
better.
that down and just took the money.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
man.
Nah, for real, man. Whew.
But nah,
I don't
man.
miss them days at all.
Just wanted to just touch back on how hot it used to be. Being
Yeah.
that it's hot as shit right now.
Nah, for real.
Being that it's so
This has
goddamn
been one
hot
of the
right now.
hotter summers, bro.
But man, when we was out in Atlanta, it was around 4, a little after 4.
Mhm.
And so I just looked down at my phone and I mean on my Apple Watch, and I was like, man, that thing say 89 degrees. It must be wrong. I start tapping it a little bit. I said that must be wrong. And so I looked at my phone and it was like 89 degrees out there at 4 o'clock. I'm like, bro, it's a good 105, 106 in Texas right now. At the least.
No, for
At 4, yeah, it's about a good 105, 106.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
pretty sure like the last couple of weeks it hadn't been a day out of the hundreds, probably.
Nah, we had 2 days where
Mm.
it was I think like 2 days where it didn't reach 100, and then why did we get under the light? But and I think that we're gonna have a few days this coming week that's gonna be under 100,
Okay.
like 97, 98.
Yeah.
I'll take it though, bro. At this point,
Nah, for real.
I'll
Anytime you
take
get
it. I
under the
swear.
hundreds, it's nice. We basically 100 all week over here in old Oak Town.
Oh, y'all reaching 100?
Yeah, man. Like
Really?
that's the weird thing about it, bro. It ain't like it don't be consistently hot. It just when the sun go down, it be like, okay, it's cool. I don't understand it at all, but it get hot, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Like
yeah. That's wild.
it was over 100 today. It's sitting at 100 right now. I'm surprised, but
At
it's
9?
yeah. Okay, it just changed 97. It's 97
Stop playing, man.
now. But yeah, man, them King days was high. Especially, it's a blessing that neither one of us have to do any labor in outside of air conditioning nowadays. So
Yeah, man. Thank God,
that's a good ways to come from, boy.
man.
And I ain't gonna lie, being hot just adds a whole different element to whatever you're doing.
That makes the job even harder. Whatever it is.
Frustrated, bro.
Yeah. Look at you.
Because most of
But
the time when you're hot, you
get
get sweaty. So, and you don't like to feel sweaty more than likely because you
yeah.
probably then start feeling dirty. You know, it's
Yeah,
tough.
yeah. Nah, that's a different. That definitely changed the job for sure.
Yeah. Um, then some people, underarms stronger than others. I'm just saying.
Why you going at? Why are you going at Robert again, man? Why you going at Robert? Now, I ain't gonna say no last names, but I'm gonna just say why you going at Robert again, man?
I didn't have nobody particularly in mind. I'm just
Oh,
saying, like some people naturally, when they get hot, that deodorant just don't last as long as it do for others, man.
it
It's
leaves, huh?
quick. But you know what? At the end of the day, you gotta carry a spare if you know you got it.
Yeah, yeah. No, you do.
Let there be a lesson to everybody, man. You gotta be honest.
Let that be a
Tell,
lesson. Nah,
tell
for
people
you.
when they stink, man.
Yeah, hey, cuz
Nah.
you look strong. Look, you a little strong today, bro.
And look how polite it was. That
Yeah,
was beautiful. That was
hey,
a
but
great
you know,
tone.
nigga gonna still take offense.
I ain't trying to blast you out tone.
Man, motherfucker still gonna take offense, man.
You right.
Motherfucker still gonna take offense, man.
And that's when you got it. Well, look, that when you get a little loud. Well, I could have just been. Hey,
Look like- Yeah, coulda. He coulda, you know. Yeah, man, this nigga here, man.
that's the child. You gotta stop playing. You want to be a part of the show, bro. You gotta go
He won't
ahead.
be still. He won't be still enough for that.
Oh man. So as we trudge in these last few weeks, or about a month and a half or so of summer, uh, you know what that means. Sports about to come back.
Oh yeah, football at least.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, basketball damn near right around the corner.
Yeah, what November?
Not the part that people care about.
November. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't get the ball out of there. Yeah,
Uh,
November.
so just a quick little one off, man. Sha'Carri Richardson, man, won the 100 meters in the Olympic trials. She going to the world tournament. So shout outs to her. She gonna be in the 4x 100 for the women's.
Okay,
We had some other medalists too for the guys as well, man. So shout out to USA, period, bro.
no doubt.
Really good to see that for Sha'Carri, man. After people try to drag her name and stuff, it's good to see her bounce back, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I think with people like I think sometimes, and I don't know if it's the case with her. I mean, I heard her a post race interview,
Yeah,
where they was kind of asking her about how does it feel and all of that, and about the world seeing her come back to come back to the top, and she was just like, I'm not worried about the world change. But see, to
what do
me,
you expect though?
well, to me, my thing is, which is why I say, even when seeing progress, remain humble to keep progressing.
Sure.
If you keep a mindset like that or similar to that,
Hmm.
you wouldn't worry about what the world talking about.
Right.
Fuck the world. This is my niche. This is what I'm great at. This is what I love doing. I love this. I don't care about getting any type of acceptance or
Right.
um, flattering by the world, or just if you stay humble and you keep trying to get better and you keep trying to progress, like you wouldn't really have that spirit about you. But I mean, it's normal though. Like we're human. We at the end of the day, we all want to be liked to a certain degree.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean,
yeah,
we're naturally people that want to be around other people.
yeah. We like to most times we like to. Yeah, we like to, like I say, we like to be liked or accepted.
Yeah.
It's most people, it's some part of them that want to be accepted to a certain degree. So, I get it, and she's a young kid, but man, I would just say, man, just keep grinding. Don't worry. Like, she got the right attitude now. I can tell you that. She has the right attitude now. If you stay like that, she'll be the best. She'll be the best. But shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
her, man. I'm proud of her from shaking back from a couple of or a loss that she had. The bad one that everybody was getting on her ass about.
Right.
But yeah, man. Yeah. Keep grinding.
No, for
Young
real.
queen.
Come on now. No,
Right.
that's amazing though. She only 23. She doing her fucking
Yeah,
thing,
she's a
bro.
young lady, man. Shout
Keep it
out.
up. And I, for one, don't feel like you did nothing wrong in the first place, huh? But they don't care
Talking
about
about
that.
her?
Yeah,
Nah, she just
especially for what they called it, performance enhancing. Like what the hell?
what now? What they said
They,
perform. Oh, you
they
talking about with the weed.
yeah, they
Oh,
basically
I mean, well, that right there, that's one thing. I'm more so talking about like the loss that everybody was like getting on her about. That's kind of what I'm talking about.
that's what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of, yeah. It was shortly after. I think it was shortly after the weed situation, right?
I
I
think it
think.
was like our next big race. That's
Right,
when.
right, right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like you say, man, you gotta keep them horse blinders on. Know
Yep.
that you're grinding for a purpose, and it ain't just to please people, because people's opinions will change on you.
They're gonna change
What that
every.
boy Cat Williams said that I can't even
Swear to
do it
God,
quick enough. He said they'll change for you so quick, boy.
I'm telling you, they will, man.
Nah, for
That's
real.
why you gotta stay even kill on that type stuff, man.
Hmm. Hmm. Um, in other USA sports news, man, Team USA basketball, man, they went undefeated. Uh,
Yeah, they got into a little close one with Germany though.
yeah, yeah,
They got into a close one with Germany. They was actually down like in the third by maybe like 13, 14 points.
and then your boy showed out with your boy from the
Yep.
Wolves,
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Edwards. Yeah, man, turned it up, 34 points.
He did.
Yeah,
He
man.
did, man. He came alive for him, man. He did his thing. And I think this was good for them. Of course, it was like mostly young guys, the young
Yeah,
stars. You didn't have any of your big time, like your Jason Tatum, your KDs, your Kyries. You ain't have nobody like that out there.
yeah. That's
Um,
what I was noticing a lot with this roster, man. But
yeah,
I'm not mad at it. I feel
no,
like
they got the job done. They didn't
he
lose,
definitely
so
picked guys that's like I know that play hard.
right, right,
Anthony Edwards, he got something to prove just because he a young guy.
yeah. Had Bi out there.
Bridges out there.
Yeah, Mikael. They had
Cam
Cam
Johnson.
Johnson. Man, they had my boy Bobby Portis. Man, I like Bobby, man.
Hey,
They
you
had
know Bobby ain't gonna do nothing else. Bobby gonna work.
he's a great role player, bro.
Nah,
Like
Bobby gonna work.
he's really he's really a great role player. I like Bobby. And who else they had out there? Reeves. They had Reeves out there. They had
You say Halliburton? You got TJ
huh?
Halliburton out there? You got TJ Halliburton? You say him?
Halliburton. Yep. They had him out there. They had a lot of good young players out there.
No, for sure.
Some of them are going to make the Olympic team. Yeah, some of them are going to make the Olympic team for sure. Yep.
So shout out to Team USA, man. Keep it going. Bring on that goal, bro.
Bring on that goal. What is that? Next year, right? Next year.
Yeah. 2024. But the world need to know they still can't, because as the game has expanded, it's worldwide.
Yeah.
Everybody playing. We used to have that leg up there where people ain't really playing.
Blowing everything. Yeah.
But now people playing it year round, so we got to show them we still them. Yep. What this is like week 3 of preseason? Week 3 or week 4?
It's going into week 3. Yeah, it's the last week of preseason.
Shoo!
Yeah.
Got them saves undefeated.
Hey, week one. That show I gotta put the jersey on for him to rep, man.
Hanging up right now, waiting.
Yes, sir. So what you think about it? What you think about the first 2 games we done played? What you think about them?
So I only watched the first and then part of the third.
Okay.
We look very decent.
Okay.
I think the run game, we're gonna be better, of course, once Kamara come back off suspension. But I don't think we in bad hands. I don't know the young guy's name, but he looks good.
What did he play last game?
Yeah.
Was it?
I think he
34, the running back.
Yeah.
34, I think that's his number, right?
I think I saw a 21. I might have to go.
21. No, that's Roby. That's the corner.
Oh, okay. But I think we look decent, man. Defense looks good as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Run game is all right, but I really like just seeing James come out there and throw and have a good couple series, and he looking like he just more comfortable, even though he gonna probably be in that backup role. Of course.
Ain't no probably. He gonna be in the backup. In the backup unless knock on wood, unless Carr get hurt. But I'm hoping that I'm looking forward to seeing what number 17 can do. I forgot his last name, bro. Receiver. 17.
Newer guy.
Yeah, he's a rookie, I think. I think he's a rookie. He caught that touchdown in the first game against KC, and the ball kind of like bounced.
Okay. Damn. I feel bad. I don't know these names like that. Taylor.
No. Oh, that's his last name?
Okay.
His last name Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what he's gonna do. I'm interested in seeing how the defense gonna look. I know we lost some O linemen.
Yeah.
At least for sure. It seems like we've been losing one big one every year for the last 3 years. So I want to see how we're gonna do with the run defense. I want to see how quick Derek Carr can get acclimated with everybody. How quick he can get comfortable in the system. I want to see how they're gonna call plays.
Yeah.
Derek Carr got an arm, so we should be taking a few shots.
For sure. We definitely got the receiver core for it.
And we definitely got Shaheed. We got Olave. He got speed. I think I'm looking for him to have a 1,400 yard season this year. If Mike can get me a band, I'm cool with that. And a band with
Stay
10,
healthy.
look, a band with 10 to 12 games played, or 13, at least 13 games played. I'm cool with that. You know, so it's a lot of things I'm gonna be watching for with our team, but I think we can definitely win the division, as I've been saying this whole off season. I think we can win the division. Seeing them in preseason, I'm like, okay, I feel a little better, but it's still preseason. It's
Oh
still
yeah,
preseason.
yeah. You know, it feels good, looks good, but
I
you know,
like
you
how
ain't
Carr looked
moving.
out for that one series. I like how he looked out there.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, you just ain't gonna never really know until to
To the jump
Mercedes
out.
Benz
Yeah. No.
Sunday.
Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar, man.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Julius Caesar,
Okay.
man.
To Julius Caesar. In September, man, 12, we
Right.
play them damn Titans. So we're
Mm.
gonna see what's going on.
Defense definitely gonna get tested though, from both
Yeah.
sides, the run and the pass.
Did they get they got him back?
Oh,
Yeah.
Henry,
Yeah, they got
yeah,
him back.
he over there, but then also they have now DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we can beat him though. I think we can get him. I think we can get him.
Still Tannehill, huh?
Yeah, Tannehill.
Yeah, I ain't.
I think we still get him.
We you know it's gonna be a test. It's gonna be a
Yeah, I
test.
think we still get him. Yeah, for sure. They I think they're gonna be decent. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good.
It's a good test.
Yeah.
Um, what else we have in sports, man? Anything else we have? I think we covered the heavy hitters.
Yeah, I believe that's it for sports, right?
Let me show. I'm gonna check the docket one more time. Okay, yeah, hit me to this, man. KD, you puffing?
Man,
Because
so
I ain't even look nothing. I said I want to hear about this. What is this?
producer, can you pull the clip? Uh Man, so he was at a Drake concert. Man, this dude KD crazy, man.
No,
You know he
Drake
the
had
tallest.
man.
You know he the tallest one in the building, man. And he got the nerve. Like you can see, like you can, like the camera, whoever recorded it, they was a little
Yeah,
piece away, and you can see him like blow a little smoke out. Now it could have been a vape.
yeah.
It could have been. You know what? I'm gonna do that brother a solid. That was a vape. I think it was a vape.
That's what he was.
But you see him blow some smoke out,
Okay.
and they zoom the camera in, and he's just like chilling, like you know what I'm saying? Like he just chilling, like
Everybody doing nothing.
right, like that. But that was a vape. That was a vape.
Okay. Yeah, you know Drake be on that hookah, man. He had him on the hookah.
Yeah, he like that old hookah, man. So you
Yeah.
know, but Katie might have had him a little vape or something up in there to look
That's all it
cool,
was.
you know,
That's all it was. You say not a cool.
to look cool.
Oh, okay. I'm about to
Vape in
say,
there to look cool.
hope he ain't got a pack of cools out there. Good lord. I ain't seen nobody smoking cools or something.
Man, people still smoke cigarettes, man.
They do, bro. Hey, low key it be women too. Women be smoking those cigars.
Them Newport 100s too, probably. Man. Okay.
Man.
Yeah, man. It was just funny. It was just funny. I ran across it. I think it had to been on IG. I ran across it.
Okay.
It's
Well,
funny because like he's literally the tallest one in the building. And he trying to like he trying to like slick side blow the smoke out. I'm like, dude,
bruh.
everybody can see you, bro.
Hey, no way.
Everybody.
I don't care what type of huddle circle y'all got going on, buddy.
Exactly.
Oh man. Uh, uh, so with sports, man, you know, football season coming up.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a select group of people that and in fact I talked to one last night, or actually night before last, my
Okay.
cousin Christy, man,
Mm.
long time Dallas resident.
Oh, Christy.
Yeah, man, and for some reason has the suspicion that this year is gonna be the Cowboys' year. Don't know what makes this one so much different than the previous years, but yeah, man. Matter of fact, when is the last time that the Cowboys were?
1996. I was 6 years old. I'm giving my age right now. It's okay because I'm not insecure about it. Not insecure about it. But
So
96,
the late 1900s, you would say, is the
late
last time.
19, come on, man, the 1900s, bruh. Like them boys literally haven't won a ring since the 1900s, and every year, this our year right here, boy. Watch. This our year right here, boy. Watch. I, like all my clients, bro. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
don't come in here talking about no Cowboys, bro. When they
They,
went,
they,
they ain't won. They hadn't won. They hadn't won since you was a baby. You probably don't even remember the last time they won.
yeah.
But go to the glory years. Now, I wasn't really watching football then.
Okay.
But I have older people and stuff like that. Like my dad's a big Cowboy fan. He's grew up a Cowboy fan. Back in Louisiana, especially North Louisiana, we the Cowboys, that was mainly the teams that would play back then.
Man, you have so many people also that migrate from Texas that be in that area too. So
Yeah, but also a big part of it was they just didn't play Saints game up north, Louisiana. They didn't really play, especially with them being, they wasn't as good back then. So they was mainly playing the Cowboy games, 3-4 hours
yeah,
away.
why nobody don't mess with cable now?
Exactly. But yeah, man. So they had your Emmitt Smith, they had Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman. Dion came over there and won them one or two. I know for sure one. Yeah,
Even they
man, they
coach.
had it, huh?
What was old coach name, man, with the little hair?
Jimmy Johnson, man, still got good hair.
Yeah.
He's that man still got good hair, man. Dude, still got a good head of hair on him, man. Hairline ain't receding,
Yeah, they were
nothing, man.
from the top down, man. They was
Yeah,
laced.
they had it, man. They had it, bro.
Look, young
Even back
Jerry
even
Jones.
back in the day, man, they had like the movie The Little Giants.
Mm.
They had the cowboy stuff all over. That's one of the most classic 90 kid movies. They had the
Yeah, I
cowboy
remember
stuff
those
all over
times,
it.
man.
Yeah, man. So they was doing
I'm
it
sure,
big
I'm
back
sure they
in
made an
the day.
appearance in Debbie Does Dallas. I'm sure.
Huh?
I'm sure the Cowboys is in there somewhere. Debbie Does Dallas.
Huh?
Huh?
What happened?
Oh, I don't know if this was like a mainstream thing. It was like a movie series. This lady named Debbie, and she does places. And there's one called Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh
And
yeah,
they,
I ain't know nothing about that. Yeah, I ain't know nothing about that. So what's that about?
if I'm recollecting correctly, man, I don't really know, but I think it might be like a softcore porn if I ain't mistaken.
What the fuck you talking about, dude? You say
Oh, we get weird
oh,
memories, man, from back.
okay, yeah. All right, I got
I
you.
gotta look it up now. Hold on.
Yeah, please do. But now, no,
It is
man,
a
they had-
weird movie. It's a film series. Hold on.
okay. But see, Christy, but Christy about a good 50, 60 years old, so she remember vividly these years. I had to get it. I had to get it 'cause I know she gonna be looking, she gonna be watching. But now, but now she probably remember those years pretty vividly, and she probably like, man, if we can just, them fans, the people that were fans and actually seen them win back then.
Right.
I can understand them. I can kind of understand when they feeling like, well, we got the team this year, man. Cause that's how I feel. When I seen us win, in 2010. I
Right.
seen us win. So I feel like any year, bro, any year that we have a good squad, I be feeling like, okay, we can make it to the playoffs. I ain't gonna say we're gonna win the ring like they do, but I be feeling like we can make it to the playoffs and do something. So I get it. But for the niggas that was born in 2000, 2001, that's Cowboy fans, stop it. Stop it. They've been sorry all your life. You know, they've been garbage all your life. You know what I'm saying? If you were born in 97 up to down, they've been garbage for the most part all your life. Stop it, man. Stop it.
Seek help.
There you go.
That was a porn, by the way. I don't think I ever even watched it, but it was part of it.
Horrible, boy.
Producer, I sent you a picture. Make sure you put it like at the end or something, just so people can see. It looked like she visited the Cowboys.
Don't put that shit up there.
Man, put the damn picture.
You ain't got to do it. It's okay. It's all right. We ain't got to put it up there.
All right, I will make a clip. Still go. I'll put it.
You do you.
Oh man. So that was our 92,000, man. The Cowboys man. Glory. We ain't really say that glory. Shout out to the Cowboys back in the 90s. Man.
We spoke on the 90s.
I mean, they did win like 5, right?
They won like in the 90s at least 3 for sure. So yeah, we spoke on them, all the niggas they had back then, and you know. But I was really setting them up to talk shit about them right now. That's why I did that like that. You know, and Christian, you need to go ahead and come on over to the other side. What the Cowboys, what has the Cowboys done for you since '96? You know, but give you grief and heartache. That's all they've been doing.
Your roots, Madea.
Man, producer, play that clip. Play that clip that they play on ESPN from 2 years ago when all them fans was looking super disappointed, man, and crying and all that. Hey, man, that was funny, bro.
That's the Stephen A. clip right there, boy.
He made that. He got them to make that. He got ESPN to make that. I don't think that's out there nowhere.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a funny clip. That's funny. And the one that the part that always cracked me up is the black lady looking like.
Fed up. Fed up.
I done paid my good hard-earned money to come up here and see these MFers again.
My husband talking about this day every year.
Every year. I ain't coming next year. That's what she said. I ain't coming next year.
Oh man. Okay. Got to reel it back in, bro. We did an episode a couple weeks ago about police brutality, or not really police brutality, but police and the community. Police and
hold up. We got hold up. We got action.
Nah,
that boy Green, man.
And basically, we had one of our police officer friends come over and just talk about the relationship between police and the community, things that people can do to help from a civilian standpoint of not creating or causing, confrontation or any incidents or anything. And unfortunately, the next thing we have to share with y'all really is just on the whole opposite end of the spectrum. That like there was never even a chance to dissolve a situation or anything. Gee, I'll let you speak on it because it's more close to home with you, man.
Yeah, man. So we have a family, South Louisiana. My girl's family. They had the police. Basically, the police had no knock warrant. They come in, shots just rang out. You know, they don't announce themselves, and you know, a couple people end up getting shot and killed. Her mom ended up getting shot like through the face, and just being an innocent bystander, man. I think a cop ended up getting shot, which it's an ongoing case, so I can't say much, but you know, um, but the cop just bust in and just start busting, you know what I'm saying? Just start
Yeah.
shooting. So it's kind of like one of those things, like we was talking earlier, I have a partner that's a cop, and I asked him about it, like, do they, if the police bust in, do they have to, with a no knock warrant, do they have to at least announce themselves once they're in? And he was
Yeah.
kind of like, he was like, well, what I didn't know is that they don't, you know, this is the info I'm getting from him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. That's like a suicide mission for cops, let alone the people, the residents or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, so you come in and not don't say anything. How do I know you're not just another robber?
Right.
Just another robber that's coming to take whatever I have. So, uh, so it's a tough situation. So, her mom, her mom, she's basically, out of work. She's having to do different rehab and therapy. How all of that go whenever something like this happens, when you get shot or injured or anything like that. So she's not able to work, man. If y'all could, if you could scroll it across the ticker, the GoFundMe, if y'all could support their GoFundMe to help with her bills and things of that nature. Her brother's case, who they actually arrested and is charging with murder. Um, if y'all could, man, it'd be greatly appreciated. I'll make a clip of this and put the link in the caption to where y'all could, if you want to go out and support the GoFundMe. Man, please do. They would greatly appreciate it.
For sure, man. Um, this is just something you never want to see, especially when you talk about the people that didn't have any involvement, uh, being injured fatally. Really,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
One person um killed,
yeah,
and her mom shot, and through her face hit her tongue, and she had to get a good portion, like a third of her tongue cut out. So
wow,
she's having to learn how to, eventually gonna have to learn how to talk again and all of this.
yeah.
So it's a lot. It's very costly. So, and it's just like I said, it's just an unfortunate situation.
I
Um,
mean, and unnecessary.
yeah,
I mean, the crime that was the offense from the bulletin that I was listening to was a pound of marijuana.
yeah. It wasn't. They were there basically looking for drugs. It wasn't uh, anything like he was a murder suspect or armed robbery suspect. It wasn't anything like that. It wasn't a violent offense that caused them to you know have a warrant to search the house. It
Right.
was
So
supposedly drugs. So
this is just wrong all the way from the top down, from the judge that granted the warrant
hmm
all the way to whoever was the commanding officer that devised that this is how we're going to enter and this is how we're going to go about the situation.
yeah,
And we really need to reassess for sure the policy on no knock warrants, if
no
not
doubt,
abolishing them altogether, because at the
no
end of
doubt,
the day, I mean, there could have been children, anybody. And if we're issuing no knock warrants and the first thing that you hear before any type of words, and it doesn't sound like there are any words if you actually go and listen to the video were spoken at all, and
right,
all you hear is gunshots, is that essentially, is the no knock warrant essentially just a license to go kill somebody? Like,
man, it's crazy. Like I say, or like we've been saying, it's crazy that you can, bust somebody's door down
yeah,
and, you know, if the information I got from my friend is true, you can legally bust the door down and not even announce yourself as a police officer.
That's
But,
scary.
and my whole thing is, why would you, as a cop, why would you even want to put yourself, be in that position
Yeah,
to have to bust somebody's door down and come in and not say anything?
yeah.
That's
If
just,
the
to me,
whole
suicidal.
if the whole thing is, it's always I want to go home. I want to go home, see
You
my
can't
family.
want to go home doing that.
Right.
You can't want to go home.
If it's somebody in there that you perceive so dangerous that you need a element of surprise of a no knock warrant, you don't perceive that they could be on guard enough to have a weapon to come at you with. Like,
Right. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
change.org, man. I'm calling for y'all because I know y'all do the petitions. We need to have a reform on the no knock warrants for
No
serious.
doubt.
Um,
No doubt. That's
yeah,
crazy.
abolishing altogether or just strengthening, you know, what needs to be brought to a judge to actually access one. It
No
definitely needs to be some type of violent offense. It definitely cannot be issued for a non-violent offense. That's just not okay.
Right. Yeah,
But
again though, man. Again, um, this GoFundMe is for Miss Cynthia Swallow out of Ville Platte, Louisiana. Um, got mixed up in an unfortunate event. Ended up getting shot in the face, hit her tongue. She's, has had a big portion of her tongue missing, or not missing, but taken out. Man, please, anything y'all can do to help. Any money, if I don't care if it's $5, man. It's to a good cause, man. These are people that actually need help. Like I said, with the case, and also with her medical bills and her own, own personal bills. She's not able to work. Man, so please donate anything if you can. It'd be greatly appreciated.
for sure, man. Definitely prayers up for their family.
No doubt.
So we appreciate y'all. Um, Make sure y'all stick with us. Um, keep watching for new drops. If you in the Dallas area, make sure you visiting the Redbird Mall uh, at Armir Market. Go check out the Rich Dreams in store. Uh, Definitely go on to Etsy.com/Rich Dreams. Make sure you're getting all the merch from off of there. Um, and man, just pay attention to new drops. Make sure you're watching out for the live stream every Friday, 7 p.m. via the Now Legacy Network's Facebook page. Um, and as I learned last week, you can catch us on Spotify in the video as well. If you miss it on Facebook, so catch us on Spotify. You catch us on YouTube, or if you think I'm ugly, you don't want to look at me. Shit, go on Apple Podcasts and just listen. Pandora as well. So appreciate y'all. Make sure you following us on Instagram at Rich Dreams _apparel. And also make sure you following Rich Dreams Show Pod, all one word, on Instagram as well. Just so you can stay up to date on all the latest, man.
Also
My,
follow us at the Rich Dreams Universe on Facebook.
yes, sir. Um, and then it's also Rich Dreams Apparel, all one word, on TikTok as well. I'm gonna I'm gonna drop some more TikToks, man. We gonna do something. We gonna get with it. Before the year is out, man. Watch, y'all gonna be like, "Hey, they really came with the TikToks." Uh, but for my boy G, man, it's Smok3og. It's the Rich Dream Show. Reminding y'all to keep dreaming, keep scheming. Peace.